it's like a wintergreen gun.
Spit in the right one.
Yeah, spit in the right one because you do not, I repeat, do not want to drink chew spit. That is a fucking day gone bad.
Well, one of the guys who worked for the UFC, who was a Jamie's laughing because I'm chewing. It looks ridiculous? Why does it look ridiculous?
You're going to get a super body high. It's going to be great. Can't wait.
One of the guys that was a stuntman for the UFC, or not the UFC, Fear Factor.
Yeah.
He worked on so many movie sets where he couldn't spit that he wound up
Got
swallowing
it,
his
yeah.
spit. So he got used to chewing and then swallowing it. I got it spread out all over my lower gum.
Yeah, you got to use your tongue and ball it together.
Okay.
There you go. Now, so I'm not addicted to chew. I can go weeks.
I'm not addicted to pot either.
Yeah, I can get I go weeks without
I'm not
it.
addicted to pussy.
No, so
or sleep.
I don't have an addicted personality at all. And I can literally. I mean, I usually just chew when I'm on the boat and out, and I don't know. Whenever I drink, I chew and I drink.
This is like a cigar times 5.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get buzzing.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
now I get it.
It's just fun. I don't know. It's probably bad. It's probably
That's interesting.
a terrible role model move.
Was it bad for you?
Oh, it says right here,
Jamie
Surgeon
says
General
yes.
warning, great for you. I don't know why they put that on the can, but
I feel like all the people who get cancer from this are pussies. Is that right? No? That's another thing you're not supposed to say. Will Copenhagen sponsor you when the UFC
they
let
might
them?
now. Shit.
Will the UFC let them?
Why wouldn't they? I don't see why. Maybe because it's tobacco, but
But what about alcohol?
yeah. I mean,
Alcohol kills a lot of people.
that they don't talk about, sure. But Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch is a giant sponsor of the UFC, so
Yeah.
yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't know.
This
Maybe you'll see
intense.
Copenhagen right in the middle of the octagon.
Yeah.
How
No,
about
people
that?
get so mad. People already get mad. I think it's hilarious that people get mad that Nate Diaz was smoking a vape pen after his fight. I'm like, you just watched him get punched in the fucking head for 25 minutes, and you think it's bad that he's smoking a vape pen.
You want to hear the problem with it, though?
What's the problem?
Well, there's no problem, but you saw the contest up to 42 hours after we fight, right? So it might be a bad call on him because
Right.
only that would be the only bad downfall, I think. I mean, especially doing it publicly, he could probably get tested immediately right after. I don't know.
The thing is, the one he was taking was CBD oil, which is not psychoactive.
which I'm a totally fan of. That's all
Yeah.
I take.
Do you take CBD
All
oil?
the time. I put the patches, I use the rub. Yeah, because there's no hallucinogenic effect. You just
Right.
get the healing, the medicinal side of the marijuana.
Right.
So, yeah, whenever I go to Colorado, I load up on the CBD oils, and I use them all the time for my
Yeah,
knees,
I've got
for
some
my elbows.
shit that you can use in the bath, man. I have some ointment that you
Some
put on your
bath salts?
body. Yeah, it's bath, but it's like bath salts for real. What is this? Look at the size of that joint. Jeez.
Yeah.
Parties with Snoop and the biggest joint ever. That is not the biggest joint ever. That is propaganda. I've seen the biggest joint ever. It's far bigger than that. I'm a big supporter of both those gentlemen, but I don't like lying.
That's a pretty big joint. That would floor me.
That's not the biggest joint ever. Look, in this On It box right here.
I know, I was in there creeping on it earlier.
Oh, look, weed. How weird.
So now you're smoking, chewing,
I'm
And
just
drinking.
curious to see what happens when you combine the two of them together.
the three of them. The three of them.
I'm a fucking American. I'm a grown man. I'm middle-aged. I have children. I have a wife. I pay taxes. I got a lot of good things on my side. I'm telling
And
you.
you changed lives, man. You wouldn't be the people that listen to this. I mean, this might be a terrible episode for people to model their life after. But typically, you talk
Incorrect.
about good health and eating correctly, and just people that sit around and do nothing with their lives. You know, just getting up on a Sunday and going for a hike and getting out there. You know, you talk about all these things, so they enjoy it.
I get messages every day from people that lost 100 pounds,
Right.
people that are feeling healthy. The problem is we're dealing with propaganda, and you could do one or two things. You could either just say, well, you know, this is this. I think I swallowed all that tobacco. Yeah, it's all gone.
Oh shit, that's gross.
Yeah, I was wondering why I'm so high.
You got tobacco on it?
Look, it's gone.
No, you swallowed it. I don't have it.
Oh, you
It's all
swallowed
gone.
it.
Yeah, I swallowed it.
Attaboy.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, chewing, drinking, all right.
We're fine. Eating pussy and kicking ass.
Kicking pussy and kicking ass.
What happens when you swallow it? New rules. Jamie pulls up something immediately.
Yeah.
New
Well,
rules
not for
enforced by the Food and Drug Administration will prevent cigarette and smokeless tobacco sponsorships in sporting events.
That's
as of
smokeless
June.
tobacco, though. I think that's the vape pens. Or is that talking about chewing tobacco?
I think it's all of it.
All of the above.
That's chewing tobacco. I swallowed it.
This was a couple years ago. This was like 2010.
I can't
so
find it.
It's,
So I
Yeah, it's
definitely swallowed
gone.
it.
It's
Yeah,
gone.
you're good.
You'll
Is
be
that
all
bad?
right. No,
if
you'll
you
be
don't
fine.
throw up now, you're fine.
You're gonna be all right.
Wow, I got a
Be immediate.
serious head rush though.
Yeah, I
This
bet.
is good. I'm enjoying this. I might incorporate this in my diet. What if we start selling on it tobacco pills?
They'd be like snus packets that you put in a little packet.
Well, that's one thing that you do get when you smoke a cigar. You get this weird kind of different kind of high.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, a weird kind of head rush, silly, happy high. You know, I didn't spit once. I never spit. I just want to swallowing it. Wow,
I love it.
that might be the best way to go. You want some more of this?
Fucking A, Rogan.
Here's the thing, we're here for 100 years if we're lucky.
Lucky.
And along the way, we're having to deal with decades and decades of propaganda, which are lies. It's just lies. We're dealing with lies by all these different people that profited off of demonization of marijuana and having people think that there's something bad about consuming these psychedelic drugs. These things have made me more sensitive. They made me nicer. They made me more aware of my impact on the people that are in my life, more kind and more appreciative of the people that are in my life, more appreciative and more thankful for all the lucky things that have happened to me, all the fortune that I've had to meet good dudes like you and Jamie and to be able to do something like this podcast. When I smoke weed sometimes, you know what I think? I think how fortunate I am.
Absolutely.
And I think how much I love my children. I think about how much I love my friends. Like Joey Diaz will call me up high in the middle of the day. At any given moment, go, I'm just calling to tell you I love you, dog. I fucking love you. I know he's high as fuck. How
love
high are you
him.
right now? I'm so high, I think I'm not even on this planet. I'm calling you from Jupiter. But it's not. These are not bad things, folks. They're not bad things, you know? You know, when you see Nate Diaz smoking a little weed, he should be able to smoke a fucking joint. He should be at that press conference. They should have one of those oxygen things that sucks the air out.
Sure.
A little vent right above him. Let him
Let
smoke
him
a
go.
joint. He just fought for millions of people, you know? That's what I think, cowboy.
I'm with you, man. I'm totally.
This is the part where Budweiser cancels us. They're like, we're done.
We're done.
We're done with this.
You're out of here. Well,
Sponsorships are hard, man. I understand. I understand it from their perspective. You know, it's hard because you're kind of outsourcing credibility, right? This is how a friend of mine, my friend Jason Hairston, he owns this company called Kuyu, which is a big-time hunting apparel company.
Sure.
And they've been in here before because they're fascinating guys. He's a super smart, genius dude who makes like the best clothes for mountaineering and for hunting. And he does it because it's his passion. That's what he
Sure.
likes to do. So this guy like goes to Japan, finds all the best fabrics. And we were talking about, I don't know if you know about what's going on with Under Armour. Did you see that thing where that dude
No.
killed a bear with a spear?
fuck yeah.
Yeah. See, that's how you feel. And he killed a bear with a spear, and a bunch of people got mad, and a bunch of people protested, which is really ironic because
Well,
one
I
of the
think if you're
things-
going to kill a bear, any predator, I'm not a predator hunter, but if you're going to kill a predator, fucking get down and dirty with it.
well, he got down and dirty. 100%.
I mean, you have to be, what, 5 feet from it with a spear?
I think he was. Well, he's a huge dude. His name's Josh Bomar. I'll just give him a shout out. And this is what happened. Josh Bomar killed his bear with a spear, and they put the video online.
Like, did he tree it first, or?
No. It was at a bait site in Alberta. He was there the week before I was there. I was
Right.
there hunting the week afterwards.
Okay.
And he got within 16 feet of this bear and maybe 16 yards. He got close as fuck to this bear. And he is like a competitive javelin thrower. He's a
Sure.
huge dude. He's a bodybuilder.
Sure.
He chucks his spear, hits the bear runs 60 yards and dies. Okay, but there's a video of it, and the bear's guts are hanging out. You know, it's like hunting scenes are graphic. Just like,
Yeah.
you know, everybody likes to have those Five Guys burgers, but nobody wants to go to the fucking slaughterhouse and watch them get hit in the head with a piston, then gutted and hung by their ankles and twitching and spraying all over the place. But that's the reality of the world we're living in, right?
Sure.
I'm not 100%, you know, saying that I don't think putting the video up is a good idea, because if you're going to put a video like that up, there's a lot you got to explain for hours your position on a whole lot of things before anybody's going to accept that video. Anyway, Under Armour, which was a sponsor, they sponsored his wife.
Right.
they canceled her sponsorship because she was filming the hunt. And then they're getting this huge backlash from all of these hunters who are like, well, this is a legal hunt because it was legal to do that
Yeah.
in Alberta. And everybody always says, like, if they